In my daily analysis and in my weekly analysis too, I told you several times that it is giving you lower highs, higher lows, and it will give you sharp breakout. Precisely that has happened, and in last 2 days we have seen a sharp drop of 1500 points. Now if you look at here, see, it has consistently given lower highs and then this breakout has happened. However, one must not forget that it has come back to these support levels and it has still got this support, and and higher lows are still very much there in place. Now this zone at 31 3 250 300 is a precisely important zone for Dow Jones to sustain. If it sustains above these levels, we can expect a little reversal on the upside. Now what is going to happen next week? We will try to see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. And yes, those who are new, let me share that I provide my daily analysis on Dow Jones, in fact twice a day, one with the Asia session and one with the US cash session, along with other global markets and commodities. Videos are also getting released, including Nasdaq 100, FTSE 100, Germany 40, Nifty and gold, silver, crude oil and natural gas. So you can watch those also. Now look at the daily charts. Let's start this analysis. See, it has got the stronger resistance, it consolidated here and then this breakout has happened. So probably this is the second candle here, and yes, if it breaks this zone, if it sustains above these levels and if it breaks below 31,250, we can see it breaking sharply, and on the downside there is a probability that it can try to achieve 3700 levels. If it drops below 31 250 300 zone, we can see a sharper drop in US30, and where it my next target is 30,700 to 30,500 levels. Also, till the time it trades above this zone, we can expect it to reverse a bit, but how high it can go? It can again try to come back till towards 31,800, the first resistance, and then till towards 32,200 levels it can try to attempt, which is going to be a stronger resistance. Now this is on the daily charts, but let's have a look at the weekly charts also. Similarly, on the weekly charts, you can find lower highs, higher lows, and it is trying to consolidate in this zone. If you see it trading above this zone at 31,550, go long there, and then one can expect 31,800 first target, 32,000 next target, and then it can try to fly till towards 32,200, 32,500 zone. Definitely, it may get a stronger resistance at those levels. However, if it breaks below 31,250, do not stay long above below those levels. We may see it dropping sharply till towards 30,700 500 levels before it looks forward to any further reversal. This is the story on the weekly charts. Now let's come back to the monthly candle. Now those who follow me for since long must recall that I told here at 35,000 levels that US30 is going to hit 30,000 levels in near future, and this is going to happen soon. You recall my monthly analysis or weekly analysis in the month of Feb, and I had told you that these levels are must for US30 to achieve, and precisely it is going to look forward to these levels in near future. We may see it attempting 20 below 30,000 levels. It can be 20,009 or 29,900, 29,500 levels, which are going to, and then 29,000, which is the strongest resistance. So there is a probability for it to come back till there. Now for the month, if you look at the monthly candle anyways is red, lower highs. At the same time, there is lot much of room for it to cover on the downside. Once it breaks below 31,200 300 zone, we may see it coming to 30,000, and in fact it can try to break below these levels also. So one can remain short, and still there is around 1,500 points to cover up on the downside if it breaks, only if it breaks below 31 250 300 zone. So this is what we can see on the daily, weekly, monthly chart. Now let's have a look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour charts, last three candles, lower lows and higher highs. The pivot at around 31,550. So the first entry to go long is at 31,550. The first target is at 31,700. The next at 31,820, and beyond that we may see it flying high on the upside till towards 32,000 and 32,200. This is the first target. Beyond that, we also it can try to rise more till towards 32,500 levels. On the downside, once it breaks below 31,300, yes, you can remain short. So see, most of the charts all aligned and all are indicating the same thing. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators and whether we can make a consensus with the help of indicators. So yes, on the indicators, if you look at, see, it is trading outside the Bollinger Bands and it is trading at the bottom of this downtrend channel. So yes, there is a probability for it to get pulled back again, and first resistance it will get at 31,720, and then beyond that we may see it rising. 32,000 can be achieved, and in fact it can try to rise more till towards 32,100, the first target. Beyond that also it can see on the upside. Now this is just on the 4-hour charts. Also, if you look at the 4-hour chart, this is extremely bearish. Stochastic is extremely oversold, and the MACD is wide divergent and extremely bearish here. So probably a little convergence is required here, and hence one can expect few more green candles here. RSI is oversold on the 4-hour chart. So yes, on the 4-hour charts, there is a possibility till the US cash session on Monday, we may see it rising a bit before it looks over to any further drop. Now look at the daily candles here. On the daily candles, again confirmed here, 32,000 first resistance, 32,500 next resistance, 33,000, and then 33,500. So every 500 points from 32,500, this is the 100 period moving average, this is the 50 period moving average, this is the 20 period moving average. Simple moving average, exponential moving average, and volume weighted moving average all coming together at 32,500. This is the 20 period moving average, stronger resistance. Now any instrument trading below all these three indicates that it has entered into a bearish territory again, and possibly it may continue to remain below these levels. Now on the daily charts, one must find that the bottom of the Bollinger Bands is lying somewhere here at around 31,000 and 31,100 levels. Only if it breaks below this, one can expect a sharper drop. Now look at the divergence here on the directional movement, extremely bearish. If you look at the stochastic, this is also extremely oversold. The MACD has just crossed over. Interestingly, this is the crossover after long, and this is just the first red candle, and hence it can give you another red candle where one can see a sharp divergence to happen here, and then again try to converge. Only in case of a sharper green bullish candle, which we may see with the help of any news or so, and then it can try to again reverse the sell entry. RSI is oversold here and indicating that there is still little bearishness here. And if you look at the monthly candle here, on the monthly candle, the resistance they are at, see, this is the 100 period moving average coming here at 32,500 zone, then 33,500. This is the 20 period moving average, and this is the 50 period moving average. Trading below all this, there is certainly bearishness here in US30, but there is a probability of a reversal there too. Directional movement is extremely bearish, wide divergent, and if you look at the stochastic, this is also looking upwards, indicating little bullishness there. And if you look at the MACD is wide divergent and it is still bearish, and RSI too is looking downwards and it has still got some room for it to continue the drop. Now look at the monthly candle. On the monthly candle, the resistance there at 33,000 levels from the 20 period moving average is very strong, and it is going to be the strongest resistance for US30. Else on the downside, there is a support there at 29,500 levels on the monthly candle. So probability exists that it can try to drop till there in this month if it continues to trade below 31,000 levels. Directional movement extremely bearish. Stochastic looking downwards, indicating that we may see it this month in red itself. The MACD is wide and divergent. It is still continue to trade in this divergent mode. Probably next month onwards we may see it little converging. RSI is looking downwards. Considering everything, we have seen the monthly, weekly and hourly charts, 4-hour charts, and in fact the daily charts also. We have seen the indicators, and now let me give you the trading levels for next week and the strategies you should adopt to make profit. And before I give you the trading levels, if you want to gain the same understanding, if you want to gain the same expertise, and if you want to understand the markets in similar fashion and want to find out the methodology and strategies to adopt to trade profitably, you can join my mentorship batch. The next batch is starting this Monday. Only one seat is left, and yes, there are multiple batches planned henceforth. Yes, you can be part of those. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my VIP signals group. We are just trading as per the signals. You can definitely make good profits. Now look at this. If you have to go long, you have to wait for 31,570. If you see it trading beyond 31,570, the next target is 31,720, 150 points, and beyond that 31,820 level, next 100 points. If it trades below this, beyond this, I will be looking forward to 32,000 levels. It must try to definitely touch before it looks forward to any further drop, and then towards 32,100. This is the next target, and most important, more a major resistance zone. Beyond that, it will try to fly till towards 32,200, 32,200, 32,300, and then 32,500 levels. Now this is the very strong resistance zone. So yes, on the downside, if you see it trading below 31,240, yes, you can go short there directly. It will lend to 31,000, and below that I will be looking forward to 30,700, 30,500, and if it breaks this, I'll be looking forward to 30,200 also. On the downside, there is not much to cover till the time it can drop till below 30,000 levels. Now, but see, once you take a long entry here and you know that probably it can reverse anytime, always it is better to either shift your stop loss to your entry price. Point number one. Point number two, either put a trailing stop loss. Trailing stop loss means it will move your stop loss closer once as the market moves, or let's say if it moves here, and if you put a trailing stop loss at 20 to 40 points, it will keep your stop loss at 31,680, and if it reverses there, it will definitely or automatically close. Else you can also keep your stop loss at cost here and then close some of your positions by manually at these levels. Once the first target is achieved, at least you have put or secured 150 points, and if you see it reversing or trading in your direction also, you have to only put at risk almost one third of whatever you gained. So 150, you can put at risk 50 points and trade accordingly. So even if you lose, you will get 3 opportunities to earn again. So trade accordingly, trade profitably, always keep shifting your stop loss to cost, always put a trailing stop loss, and always trade with stop loss. Trade accordingly, trade profitably. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training related queries. My email ID and Telegram IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.